Peace, what's going down? It is DJ Payne 1 for BeatStars.com, and today I'm going to cover a really controversial topic, and I'm going to list the 10 most overrated producers in the game right now. Starting with, I'm just playing. What I'm actually going to talk about today is tuning your subs, or what a lot of people call 808s. Over the years, I've heard a lot of great beats, especially in my Unfinished Friday forums, and unfortunately those beats have out-of-tune bass lines. I'm going to address why I think that might be, and what are some steps producers can take to prevent detuned sub bass lines. Firstly, a lot of producers can't hear bass when it's too far in the low registers because it's so deep, because of technological limitations. So if you don't have a sub or some monitors with a good bass response, mine are cheap. I have the M-Audio BX5s, believe it or not, though. I mean, really cheap, and their bass response is amazing. For near field monitors, they have a really full, loud bass output. If you don't have headphones with good bass response, you may not be hearing your bass lines, and therefore you don't know if they're necessarily in tune or off key. Now that's an easy fix. You'll just have to buy some more stuff and your situation will probably improve. However, a lot of times the problem lies within us. A lot of it is just ear training or lack of ear training, and that's a little more difficult to correct. That just takes practice. I'm going to do a little exercise. I'm going to play you two versions of the same beat. Now, one of the versions has out of tune sub kicks, one has correctly tuned sub kicks. Let's see if you can hear the difference. Now, rewind if you want to and keep trying it, but the second one had the correct tuning and the first version had out of tune sub kicks. If you couldn't hear that, then you need to train your ears a little more. Now, one, how do you do that? And two, how do you avoid programming out of tune sub kicks? Hopefully I can answer the question all with one piece of advice. It has to do with octaves. This is something that I still do today, because even with a sub and with monitors with a good bass response and with experience, I still sometimes can't hear the difference between two sub bass notes, simply because they're just way too low, and the human ear can't always pick up subtle distinctions between two tones. So this is a method that I use to prevent that. Let's go back to my example beat, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to detune this bass line by just one half step. So here's the bass line, and here's the method I use. Right now these subs are really low, and the human ear can't necessarily distinguish between the incorrect notes and the correct notes when the frequency is this low. So what I'm going to do is, if you're using a keyboard, you can do the same thing. I'm just going to transpose this bass line a full octave up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a full octave. 12 half steps. So that means if you're programming your bass lines without a keyboard, you just want to increase the pitch of your bass one shots by 12 half steps. So now this is what the bass line sounds like. So now those tones are a lot easier to hear. It's a lot easier for me to tell that these bass notes are not correct. So now I'm going to mess with the pitch until they sound right. So now I got it right. And now it's a lot easier for me to hear that this is in fact the correct bass note. Now that I have the correct bass note in there, I'm going to drop everything back down an octave. And now the bass is not only low and deep, but it's also in tune. That's the method I use. If you have a method you use for ensuring that your subs are in key, please share. So I'm just going to end this video now and let you get back to making beats. Peace.